cat. I'm back. Are we back in up in here? Chat. All right, so back. It's been 2 years since the last attack. The elusive man needs to know what Shepard's personality.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
That was the field test. The endangering everyone's lives at the cloning facility. It's crazy.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
My helmet. Yo, what is that? A recon hood? What is this? It's crazy. I feel like somebody would wear this. No, I don't want that. I want my N7 gear, bro. N7, loyal to the day I die. What's up, Andre? Playing more Red Dead? Alright, alright. I need to play the second one. I beat the first one. I love the first one.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know
that-
what you and
Is that
I know.
Virgil? Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers. Just as Saren and the Geth-aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished.
What up, Chop?
I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's
Chop.
random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus.
We're committed to the... If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he say trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Okay. Squad. Yeah, let's level up. Level up. Can't get that? I need a weapon.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Miranda.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a
Bro.
few things differently.
Literally getting Raish Al Ghul and Talia Al Ghul vibes right now.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Ooh, I like her.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Did you and Jacob serve together
No,
in the Alliance?
the elusive
How
man.
old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Damn, alright.
I'm glad the elusive man
This team's
convinced you
not
to
great
join
so
us,
far.
Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. There was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. Nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Facts.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. That's right. That's right. That's right. Wait, if I import... That's so much. No, it's already imported, I see. confusing, but okay.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
She's like, I'll trust you, bro. I feel like it should tell you which ones are Paragon or Renegade replies, right? Space Taters has returned. Dang.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Bro, put your gun away. Okay, what's happening? What is that? I can't look at the but
Medit.
oh, it even has a voice thing for that? That's crazy.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Security systems were disabled at the other colony.
Stop!
Oh, is it this? That's Disruptor. Wow, okay.
I've got it.
Here we go!
What are you shooting at? You know what is missing? There's no grenades. I'm realizing that.
Behind us!
Disabling the mech!
Lock shield.
I've got him!
Now let's finish you off!
Okay, look, that gun's kind of bad.
Systems engaged. Allied force casualty.
Shoot them before they take out the shield!
Hostile forces have engaged.
Night, night!
Bro. Can I Okay, I was like,
Moving.
can I pinpoint them?
Right.
You gotta get used to the controls again.
Here goes.
I guess we can do pull, right?
I've got him.
Careful.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Okay, this is interesting. Actually, there's more variety in like, combat, I guess is the best way to explain that. Highlight individual nodes, find matching nodes, matching symbols. Find two matching symbols, select them. Okay. What? What? Oh, I see. That's pretty fun. I like that. Definitely more effort.
On our right. Here we go.
Target down.
Combat over in trilogy. Okay, good. Yeah, it's already like sounds better. Like,
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Tolly.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing.
The lighting's way better already.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
Oof.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Find Vitor. Vitor shall be found.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Right there.
Got it!
Going now. moving.
On my way.
Actually, what weapon? He's got a shotgun, and she got a machine pistol. Okay.
On my way.
Right. I got it.
Oh, not yet.
Threat neutralization initiated. Rerouting.
Down.
I didn't even see that thing. We're in here.
Be right there.
On it.
Being in here.
Affirmative.
On it. Use overload on him.
Affirmative.
Use overload on him.
It's overload. Oh, Miranda's got overload.
One less.
Oh, it's a rocket. Oh my god.
Got him.
Try to overload their shield.
I don't have that, bro. You have overload.
I got him.
Shepard, Thraza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Right behind you.
With you, Shepard.
Let's go, bro. What's all these like shots of drinks? Oh. God, oh my God.
Target down.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Thraza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point. Going to cover!
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. No! Oh god! Why? Damn, that's aggressive.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take out their shield.
Is it synthetic? Damn, those guys got wrecked.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
This might be useful.
Okay.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. You're human. Why did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
You're collecting bodies?
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seekers swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Raza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omni-Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
The collectors. Oh.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Catch more bees with honey. Or something, something. Come on, bro. What is this? Something, something, more bees with honey.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Oh, look at all these questions.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. Two things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. It's just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you,
Bro,
everything you
I don't
up,
trust
the Council just wanted it
this
gone.
Joker.
The team was broken
Seems
up,
wrong.
record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Normandy 2.0.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Bum bum ba-da-dum bum. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, yes, weirdly. Sus, bro. So far, it's pretty well written. Like, let's be real. Like, it feels like it is like complete continuation of the first game, right? What's that? What did you thought it was done? Yeah. Joker's back. It's my new Kaden, new Ashley.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Good.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Jacob, let's go, Jacob. Okay. The elevator. Thank you. It doesn't seem like I picked up weapons though. Is this one gonna be like just upgrades, or is it gonna be crazy with the weapons?
Attitude roll 35.10, pitch 64.18, yaw 10.28.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
I don't trust you.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized?
Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator
How did
Lawson.
Cerberus replicate the most
I have a
advanced...
block that prevents me from answering that question.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Jesus.
On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why is there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
It was a renegade move.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new! It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
What's this area of the ship?
Oh, let's go. Yeah, that was quick. There.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
What is that? A spoiler? What is that? Loyalty normal. Oh, there's a lot more people you can get. Sound system? This is crazy. It's cute. Cute little room. I see.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh,
You'll miss her first birthday.
Family lives in New Canton.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay.
Access to life support is restricted.
That's odd that there's a men's and women's restroom on this ship. Just have a restroom, bro. Who cares?
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent, you're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus' long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structures similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Alright.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Oh, whatever I need, Commander.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
It's my
How
boy.
did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
This man's loyal.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Back to work. Alright, what's in here? Whoa, no way. No way.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Find Brandy.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
No. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in, let me in.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Let me in, let me in. Taking a streaming break till the 27th. Good, man. Take a break. Yeah, what are you going to be replacing that with? you're not gaming, what you gonna be doing? Reading? Oh, okay. What you gonna be reading? Anything good? Fiction, non-fiction? Lots of books. All right.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Whoa.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat.
You only gain 3 days
Which was
a week?
bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
Honestly, like,
we lost respect for Alliance leadership.
doesn't matter how much, how many days a week, how many hours you spend each week, right?
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me.
The way I would do it,
fell apart without me.
Andre,
thanks, Mom.
Also, I love engines.
I would break down your day, right? So if we're gonna do a little bit of a gaming academy strategy, right? So I would do this. Let's see if I can pull this up here. Yeah, you got it, man. Give me 1 second. So, what I would do, first I'd like to know why are you breaking down your gaming, right? Like, what's your goal? What is the goal? Okay, I'm gonna share this. Share the screen. Okay. This is the calendar, right? My goal is to get healthier and focus more on other things like books and TV shows. Okay, so this is relatively a lot of people have goals like this, right? So I'm gonna make this bigger. See if I can make it bigger, actually. I can't make it bigger. Oh well. Here's what I'll do. What time do you go to bed? What time do you wake up? Let's start with that. I'll zoom in here if this helps. There you go. Okay, well, give me a time. The first thing you should be doing is being aware of time. So you go to You go to bed at 11, 12 p.m., a.m.? And what time do you wake up? Okay, so you go to bed at, so okay, let's say you wake up at 9 o'clock, right? Let's just say 9 o'clock. So you go, I go 12 to 9, sleep. Okay, this is just an example. So there's 24 hours in a day. Let's just say you woke up at 9 o'clock. Realistically, right? Is this if this is your day off? Where do you find the time to game, read a book, lunch? Like, what's your schedule for their day? So the reason why I say this is because people have patterns, right? And patterns are actually uh are habits, right? There's this book called Atomic Habits, but patterns are habits. Habits are actions. So and your actions are based off your habits. So you usually game much later in the day, like 6, okay, 67, okay. So check this out. So 6 to 7 gaming, right? What time do you have lunch? So I'm gonna say bedtime's at 10, right? Bedtime, sleep. What time do you have lunch? What time do you have dinner? So you have lunch at 12, okay. Does your lunch take an hour? Does it take 30 minutes? Like, how do when you're done eating, what time is it usually? Okay. 20, let's just say 12:30. So 30 minutes, all right? So 30 minutes. What time do you have dinner? Do you make dinner? Do you meal prep? Like, what do you do to make? So does lunch also include like you making it, or are you going out and getting it? Right? Okay. So I'll do. Okay, so 5 to 6 dinner, right? Okay. So look at this. These are your how do I put this? These are your committed hours of the day, right? So you're sleeping, waking up at 9, sometimes 10, you said, right? And then you go to bed at 10. Okay, let's make it easier. You open up, if you wake up at 10 and you go to bed at 10, you have 12 hours in a day. That's actually really easy. 12 hours in a day. You spend 1 hour on dinner, 1 hour on gaming. So that's 10 hours left. You got 30 minutes on lunch. So you have 9.5 hours left in a day, right? So if you work, you usually work 8 hours, right? So you have an hour and a half to do something. So that's kind of see that's how interesting it is, right? You really only have an hour and a half each day for yourself if this is your current schedule when you're working. But when it's your day off, you have, 8, 9 hours. So how much time do you spend on those other things, your things that you want to do, your projects? You only spend 1 hour gaming. So what do you do during 7, 8, 9? Do you just watch videos on YouTube? Do you find that productive? Right? So these are the things you have to kind of start understanding about yourself. We get so used to doing habitual things, we don't realize how much time we're wasting. That's why it's good to have specific times of the day reserved for X things, right? I have lunch at 5, or I have lunch at 12. I have dinner at 5. You know, I work from 9 to 5. 5 to 6, I'm going home. I'm meal prepping. You know. Well, here's the thing: your gaming break is like a week, right? But like this is something that you should be aware of for your own life. Is what I'm getting at, because this is super important. in general to become a better person. So, for example, if I said I want to learn AI, I want to learn how to code, right? This is my calendar. I game, but from 10 to 12, okay, you wake up right at 10 o'clock. Let's just say like shower, like bathe, whatever. Bathe. Let's do 30 minutes, right? Let's be real. I'm gonna be real here. Breakfast, right? Let's do breakfast. 30 minutes, right? Cereal, whatever. So you have an hour from 11 to 12. What are you doing? What are you doing in that hour? Hey, after you eat lunch, what are you doing after you eat lunch? You got this whole bracket right here, right? And the reason why I want you to see this is one, it's a good way to be like, wow, I spent a lot of time doing nothing. Walking outside. When do you get your exercise? Right? What do you like when do you do that? Right? So like 1 o'clock. Okay. Well, you'll work out for an hour after 1 o'clock. Okay. Still got 3 hours here. We still got 3 hours here. Still got 6 hours. This is your day off, right? So if you're only gaming for an hour, I don't even think you need to stop gaming because you have so much time. So this is like the slap in the face that you need to be like, wow, I spent a lot of time doing nothing. Or I don't really spend 1 hour gaming. You have to be really honest with yourself, right? So this is why you can be like, I'm gonna take a week off gaming and read. Who are you trying to impress? Oh no, and that's what I mean, right? And it's okay. I am too. I am too. Trust me. I am too as well. But I create what you do is there's a saying, right? You take what do you call this? You make changes, small incremental changes that will eventually develop into a habit. Like I'm trying to lose weight, right? So in weight loss, the clear path to weight loss is one, exercise, and two, it's caloric deficit. So my battle is if I eat 2,500 let's just say 3,000 calories a day, and I'm currently 240 pounds, right? That is like the reality. If I measured my how much I eat, 3,000 calories a day, and I'm 240 pounds right now. I want to lose weight. Well, I cannot eat 3,000 calories a day. As a matter of fact, I should break it down to 200, 2,500 calories a day, right? And then there's my goal, 2,500 calories, right? Now, what am I eating that adds up to 3,000? Maybe I can cut one of those things off or swap them for something else, right? That's the small change I need to make in my life. And I have to be consistent with that change if you really want to change, right? Saying that you want to do something and not having a plan, that's just called a dream, not a goal, right? And so if you're being real with this, you have to be consistent with it. You have to hold yourself accountable to it and you have to commit to it, right? So when I say, and you have to be real. So for example, when I say, hey guys, Gaming Academy is at 8 p.m. every Tuesday. You guys show up every Tuesday at 8 p.m. because you know it's on at 8 p.m. every Tuesday, right? Now, if I said, well, it's going to be sometimes on Tuesdays at 8 p.m., right? So if I said sometimes on Tuesdays at 8 p.m., like you're probably not going to be like, oh yeah, they're probably not there. They're probably not streaming today. They're probably like, you won't have a sense of commitment to show up for that time to watch us, right? That's why you need to have some sort of anchor saying, hey, I expect them to be there 8 o'clock, right, on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. Same thing for you in your life. You have to be there. You have to have the discipline to show up for yourself, right? To get it done. And we all have our own like things that we do, like, you know, Ace streams, you know, ABC, or, you know, 1, 2, 3 days of the week at X times, right? So that's his discipline that he has to do, right? The issue with this is because here's the thing. If you can easily give up something because there because there is no um uh I guess like there is no like some sort of I'm gonna say, not gonna say loss, but like there's no accountability involved, right? Where you like, or responsibility, or kind of like, oh hey, you didn't do it, so here's your repercussion. It's easy to give up on it and stop and not continue, right? If like, for example, weight loss. If I said I just want to lose 20 pounds, it's not a priority, right? So maybe 3 days of the week I'll eat 3,000 calories, but then 2 days of the week or 4 days of the week I'll eat 2,500 calories, right? And then maybe like, oh well, it's not really that important, so I'll just keep eating 3,000 because it makes me feel good. You think I'll lose weight? Probably not. It'll be inconsistent, right? But if I said no, I'm committed to lose weight. I'm committed 2,500 calories each day for the next 90 days, right? You have small battles you can win. You can celebrate those small battles, and those little changes will become habits, and those habits will become a permanent change to your life. That's the lesson that we're here for tonight. Is you start with small incremental changes, you hold yourself accountable to those changes, right? And then you follow through. If you don't follow through, then you're just lying to yourself. You're just thinking like, I'm going to make myself feel good. So, you know, you're not really going to put any effort into that. So, like, people that have said I want to become a streamer, right? And then they buy all the equipment, right? And they like stream, they see it's hard, right? And then maybe like, maybe they don't get a lot of viewers and they're like, oh man, I thought it was going to be so much better, right? I thought I was going to be so popular, right? Their expectation like did not meet up to the reality, and they're just going to give up. But guess what? They spent X amount of hundreds of dollars on the gear. Now they're minus those that money because they're not streaming anymore. You know, think about that in the scale of life. If you commit to something, you stop doing it because you don't get the results you're looking for because of the expectation not met. You're gonna stop it. You're not gonna do it. So it's holding yourself accountable to that. This right here, yeah, this right here on the screen, this gives you awareness of if you have time or if you don't have time to do something, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. Now, when people say, "Oh man, I can't do it. I was too busy this week." Right? I guarantee you if I open up their calendar and there's not something in every minute of the day that they're going for, they had plenty of time. They just didn't want to do it. Or um, they wanted to spend more time resting or, you know, relaxing or messing around, or they spent maybe like 2 hours at lunch instead of 1 hour at lunch, which is still messing around because you're not holding yourself accountable, right? It's stuff like that. I know it sounds very draconic. I know it sounds very like, man, what kind of life is that? But this is honestly, you get set into certain patterns in life where you're like, how come my life's not changing? How come, like, you know, my life is this way? Well, if you analyze your life, you'll get to see why. And there's no one to blame but yourself, you know. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be like, hey man, you're a, you know, I'm not trying to be a jerk over here, but like I'm really showing everybody that they're accountable for their whole life, right? They're accountable for for the decisions that they make. And you know, and if you like, and to be honest with you, if you're doing good and you're doing amazing, there's going to be no one else to take that credit but you also. That's the trade-off, right? Is that, man, you did this all yourself. You did the work. You're committed. Like, you get all the credit, right? But if you mess up too, like, and then also like you don't follow through, like, what, you know, it could be like 30 days, could be a week, right? Start with a week, then just do another week, then just do another week. Next thing you know, a month has passed, and you're doing good, right? That's kind of what I'm talking about, you know. And no one else is going to be to blame but you. You're the one that did it. You get all the credit, right? So I don't really do well with people that blame others for their failures, and this is why when we talk about in the academy, like when these uh, devs are like their hands are tied or whatever, or the content of the game isn't as good, I'm like, well, you guys made the game. Like, what else do you want us? You know, don't blame us for a trash game. Blame yourselves for making a game that nobody wants to buy. You know, I'm very big on that. Yeah, and that's good. Don't like blaming people at all for things out of their control. For sure, for sure. But there is also accountability and effort. And have you done everything you can to make these changes and attempt to these changes? So, and that's kind of what I'm saying. So if you're looking for real change, it starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with your commitment to yourself, right? And you're accountable for your goals. You're accountable for all the things that you're doing that you want to do. You reworked your thinking on them as a company. Ubisoft has always been. I feel like Ubisoft had this coming a long time ago, right? And unfortunately, I think um, they have fallen into the unfortunate situation. They thought they could throw money at everything and brute force their games into the industry, and that was very apparent. That was very apparent with Skull and Crossbones, where they like, let's just make this game anyway. We owe them money, right? But then you play the game, you're like, this game has a lot of monetization issues. You can like the format of the game is very free to play, right? But yet they still charged us like $60 for this game. So it's, you can tell like that's what the goal was, is to make so much money off like DLC, off the cosmetics for that game. But here's the thing: you make a good game, no one's gonna care. Marvel Rivals still killing it with the skins. You know, people are still, and it's the same game over and over again. So. Right.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags.
One of these guys are gonna die, aren't they?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Will do, Commander.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
It's core of the ship.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Mass Effect. Got him.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
We had the truck. What was it called? I can't remember. Yeah, and you know, please don't think I'm like picking on you. I'm being, you know, really mean toward you. I'm here to see you win. I'm here to see you succeed. So I'm not here to BS you.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have.
Yeah, check
If
out
any
the
of
book
crew has
Atomic
important business
Atomic
to discuss,
Habits.
I'll make
Here, I'll
sure
show it to
know.
you. If you have like Spotify paid or whatever, it's like if you have Audible, should be free. But check this out. Oops, that's not it, silly. Copy. Okay, what are you doing? That's not it. Sorry. Copy. What? Copy text. That's it. Right there. So the book is called Atomic Habits by James Clear. A easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. Woo!
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh man, very Paragon-y in this one. All right. Let's go to this thing. Where are we going? What's the mission?
We're too low on fuel to leave the system under thruster power. We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant distance.
I mean, I can actually fly. That's cool. That place looks crazy. Built-in mined out husk of metallic asteroid. The safe haven criminals. This looks like the thing that killed us. This game is wild. And this is why I think they just need to make crisper, cleaner games. You know, they don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just make a good game. Ha! Space Tate. Let's go, Space Tate. Bro's got a shotgun, bro. Bro got a shotgun, bro.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think.
This is
Arya
General
wants to know
Shepard
what
from
brings a
Call of
dead
Duty.
Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the
Oh
clinic.
man, this map.
Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Afterlife? Yo, violent.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right. I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
It looks like Isaac.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
What is this squad, bro?
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
If she were expecting you, you'd be inside. What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Get out of here, Four Eyes. cool walk. It was cool. My cool slow guy walk. Bottle brandy. Where's that? Yo, this is pretty loaded over here.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Oh, God.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler, and only one more. Don't fuck with Arya.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What the fuck does this guy do?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garb's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
They had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. He's lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a porch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Transit hub. Oh, bless. No stamina bar? Oh, there is a stamina bar. Should explore the place a little more. Whoa! I have so much credits, bro.
This is valuable.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
That sounds like a good cause. How's that going?
Not very well. No one will buy anything at the prices Herod forces me to ask for them.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Herod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Herod control your prices?
Herod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. Well, no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way. But I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
I could go talk to Herod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. Thank you.
Batarian. Oh my god.
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's fox get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Okay.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Does it really matter?
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
What have you got in stock?
Something of everything. A lot of merchandise comes through this station, and I snatch up the best of it.
What have you got in stock?
Something of everything. A lot of merchandise comes through this station, and I snatch up the best of it.
You might snare a few tourists with these prices, but I'm not giving you a single credit.
Sure, you can find things cheaper, if you're willing to risk a black market.
Well, you and I can do business if you just charge what this crap is worth.
Fine. I'll give you the uppity human discount. And that's all you're getting. You're back. You must have seen something you like.
We're buying all this smut, bro. Blood dragon armor, that's so cool. What? Mad Prophet.
And humans, a flight from galactic fury. You, sir, you are a flight. You, and you, you, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races. The Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. So they will
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human.
Tentatively
What
excited.
can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate.
He has a cigarette in his
With
mouth.
pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
If you're worried about competition, why not just buy out his store?
Intrigued. I had not considered that before. My fellow merchants on Omega are not known for being easy to shut down.
A weak, homesick kid like that shouldn't be a problem for a man like you.
Devilishly excited. I have plans to expand. On your advice, I will conquer the Quarian child. Grateful to thank you for your counsel. I offer you a discount at all of my stores.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Woo! Stuff. Got cool stuff here. Okay, so now what? Did we win?
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from LTU.
Oh. Just this guy.
End is not.
Commander Shepard, he uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did he? Witnesses report seeing him alive on Omega. The Turian hierarchy has announced that it will not limit its
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I don't want anything at all.
Check out Afterlife's main floor. You'll like it.
You'll like it. Where's this going? They clubbing, bro.
Don't act like you know. Just plan for the funeral normally. No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first,
Then he'll get angry, come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people that lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example.
That's cute.
My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The story.
This game looks great still.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
I should be going.
Ooh, hello. Yes, yes. What the heck? These were the days, man. This is crazy.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Oh yeah, he's so dead, bro.
Come on, let me in.
The afterlife. that's not cool. He's the way.
Certa Foundation is likely to close by the end of this fiscal year. The Foundation never recovered from a deadly attack by biotic extremists on one of its medical centers 2 years ago.
You.
Do I know you? No, no. Humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house. But you drank? You shouldn't get. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Bastard deserved what he got.
Here you go, Shep. Look at that. Yeah, you don't try to poison me, bro.
I got a mate and a ship. You rock one.
Alright, it's time to go. Squad. Yeah, we're going to debit. The debit.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha Task Force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha.
Vorcha? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big
What's your
trouble.
job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Archangel!
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy, so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
What is this?
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
All right, Blue. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm enjoying this new gameplay. This game's like sounds better than the first one already. The lighting, the graphics are good. The characters are very interesting already.
Why are Eclipse on Omega?
Since you care,
Sounds very organized.
It's a constant.
Why does Archangel give you...
He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal.
He raided one of my transports, lad. One of them was my brother, so yes. It's pretty damn
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly. Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse and their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. Just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Smoking a
Are you
cigarette.
gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
Try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where to go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. I gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Over here! He's with Archangel!
Affirmative.
Got it.
Heading to cover.
Moving to cover.
He goes.
One, two, fire!
What's going on, bro?
Shields have failed.
Understood.
Sure thing.
Understood.
Staying close.
With you.
Right.
With you.
Archangel?
Garrus.
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skill sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Because of rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I need to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witness idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, to take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
I didn't like sneaking anyway. Time to spill a little merc blood.
Glad to see you haven't changed. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
You got it! Felt that one!
What's us to worry about? I love this rifle.
Impressive!
What's us to worry about? Not that one.
want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
That problem should take care of itself.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup. You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
What were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. We reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
We're on our way.
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
This should come in handy.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Commencing shutdown.
Here we go.
There's two more shutters. Get them closed fast. Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
We're compromised. We'll put them down.
Get ready for close combat!
Krogan incoming!
Krogan!
One last. Careful, Shepard.
What the fuck?
Right.
Be right there. Incoming! Heads up!
I've got him. You won't take me alive.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his fortune showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head on.
Heads up!
Damn it, I thought I took that thing out already.
They picked him, but not completely. I made sure.
They're offloading units.
Watch your back, Shepard.
We're firing now. You're a shot.
They're rappelling down the sidewall, ground floor.
Never saw me coming!
One last.
A first Jin Empire. The more I see Mass Effect, the more I feel playing this game by proxy and other gamers. Yeah. But the experience is different, you know? That sucks.
Here goes.
Nice trick.
Enemy down. Very nice.
What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. No, come on, man. Really?
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
We better hurry. He looks bad.
You aren't wiping out my boys from the first game? Okay. All right. I think that's a good place to stop. It's right around 12. We've been playing for about 3 hours. The game. Sorry, my internet crapped out for like a good 15-20 minutes. Right, and this is like the latest I've ever streamed. I just kind of wanted to get this started tonight because, if I keep waiting for all the stars to align and all the pieces to fit in, you're not gonna get anything started. So might as well just get it started. First impressions of this game. Let's switch cameras. So this game is actually, I would already say, the quality of the game, as far as graphically, is already amazing, right? Way better than the first one already. The lighting is like sounds better, and it does a good job of setting you up post first game, so you're literally playing a sequel to the first game, which is good. As a game should be, and this is why BioWare is popular. Right, so for it to just throw that portion of it away was not good in the new games. I even sat here and read the interactive comic book that I built off the choices I made from the last game. That was super cool. Honestly, long story short, because it is really late, they really need to make a Dragon Age Legendary Edition with this much love behind it, and I don't know why they would not. Honestly, I'm a late Mass Effect gamer, right? This game came out 15 years ago, and I'm playing it now in 2025, and I'm like, this game holds up. I'm still invested. I'm still like, this game is cool. Graphically, it's still good for what it is. It's definitely like better than one, right? It's not gonna be gonna break any graphical benchmarks, but it's just an overall a better game. There's gunplay is so much better, and everything is a lot more streamlined. I'm not having to manage all the gear that I pick up all the time, right? So they learn from that. And yes, they could do it, Jagos, and it's just not in their priority. But I honestly think for them to gauge, they can even outsource the game too. But for them to gauge more interest in Dragon Age, again, they shouldn't look at Veilguard. They should look at the sales for the Legendary Edition of a Dragon Age game, and that should be a clear sign that people love the series because of these 3 games, not Veilguard, right? And I think the biggest issue here is that the people at BioWare, and this is happening right now at Blizzard with Chris Metzen, right? the people that were working on the trilogy before is not the same crew that's there now. And so you have all these fans that have like the game before, but of course they're a different age, they're different, born in a different time, so their perspective on issue gaming theory or whatever, and like writing, all the above, are more modernized. So it's not going to be the same way. Like literally, there's a scene in this game where I was watching I tipped on a sorry for a lap dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think they'll have that now? I don't think so. In a BioWare game, no less. I don't think they'd have that in here, right? So, yeah, and the old BioWare fans are looking for Exodus, and literally that's the perfect name for a game, is Exodus, because they're taking those fans away from BioWare. See, BioWare is just a former shell of itself. Matter of fact, they're shutting down Anthem, and I feel like that's another game they could have really come back to and made it really good, but it's just a damn shame. It's the best Iron Man game I've ever played, actually. If you think about it, Anthem is the best Iron Man game you'd ever play. So, anyway, I like this, where this is going, and I hopefully it auto saves. So we're just gonna hit exit. I'm gonna save it just to be sure.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
What the fuck?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times.
See this banter?
I'm fit for duty whenever
This
you need me,
banter is so good.
Settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Oh, man. I was like, where's Edie at?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only
High
one
tech.
quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, we saving. At least Garrus is alive. It makes me happy. He didn't die. Oh, I wasn't ready for another homie death from the OG crew. It's too much. But yeah, I honestly, man, BioWare, if they're gonna come back in any way or form, I think Jade Empire would be the perfect time to come back and then salvage what they have left, right? Like it's their return, their Final Fantasy VII remake. I think that would be great. They don't even have to make Jedi Empire 2. Just remake Jedi Empire 1 if they have to. Like, there's not enough people that played it to be like, you know, to remember that game. So it was also like on a console before Mass Effect, right? Because Mass Effect and Dragon Age were on 360. They weren't on the Xbox. So give me proper endings, man. Like, what is that? Cliffhanger endings are just their way of saying like we're gonna make more of this in the future, and we have open agency to dictate what it's gonna be like. You know, it's just plot armor at this point, right? So, but yeah, we should be back tomorrow playing this game. I really want to see my Ultra. I already saw Tali. I got Garrus. Rex hopefully shows up again. I don't know what's up with Liara. And Ashley, hopefully we can get her back. It looks like there's so many people we can recruit this time around. I'm pretty excited. Yes, and Wu Chang and Wukong. I'm excited to play those too when that shows up. The Chinese in coming for us, man. No more West and East. They're Koreans. I played Mecha Break. Pretty good as well. But yes, have a good night, man. I'm gonna go chill and head to bed and come back again tomorrow. See you on the Discord. All right, peace.